So it's time to celebrate for Rensar Titans, and I would like to congratulate them with a cake from B. Kandhari Properties. So Rensar Titans have won this match comfortably.
So here it is, and what just happened? What a soft dismissal. Aditya Sharma cannot believe it. A very soft dismissal on the very first ball, full toss ball that was, and an easy catch. So the wicket falling down on ball number 1 and -5 directly. Azim the bowler there. Well, and since Zishan is walking in front of me, Zishan, couple of things to ask you. We are already at day number 4, and the kind of progress that you're seeing, the kind of amazing innings that you're seeing, some unbelievable matches. How do you sum it up this week in your words?
Firstly, a very important thing is this league is the owners' league, for the owners, by the owners, from the owners. So I'm very happy we saw Mustaqim Sheikh getting the Man of the Match award for Paladin Royal a few days back, and today we saw Nawaz Sharif picking up a Man of the Match award. So I guess what happens further, I don't know, but I guess for me this is more than successful, where the owners are coming out to bat, bowl, play, enjoy themselves, and getting the Man of the Match award. So that's more than I'm more than happy for what has happened already.
Well, and especially a good show put up by Sportino. How would you take season by season as learnings, and how would you describe the overall journey till now with Mumbai Cricket Stars?
I think it all started with MCS season 3, where we got the opportunity. Mr. Vicky Kandhari and Mr. Junaid Sharif, they asked us to take over MCS season 3, and that's where we started off. And I guess we got our innovations in, we got our creativity, and look where we are standing. That's all because of the love and support from the players, from the owners, everybody involved in the league. And most importantly, this is all about networking, where you see people from different category, people from different fields coming together. More importantly, I did not know who Dipesh was, and today Dipesh and myself doing commentary together or talking together on live TV
Television,
or
yes,
live YouTube, I'd say, is networking for me. So definitely we made friends, and not only you and me, but I guess everybody is friends out here. Everybody knows each other very well, and that's the motto of Mumbai Cricket Stars.
And the last question I really over here, purely because since this is a cricket ground, so let's also talk something about cricket. The way overarm cricket evolved years after years. So we used to see, one-day matches. We've seen 80 overs in the initial days. Now cricket has moved to T20 cricket, and cricket has become fast. That is the overarm format. But if you see the underarm cricket, it started with the thought of playing cricket in a gully. That time the stumps used to be an imaginary height where there used to be 3 stones, and that's how gully cricket was born. And that soon went into the grounds, and shorter grounds or the small grounds were created, and the fences were created for a box cricket. But from that mud wicket, now we have evolved onto turf cricket, where you get better infrastructure, where you get better facilities. How do you see this turf cricket 5 years or 2 years down the line, especially when you have the flying machine like this fielding in the deep? Because on the mud wicket, I'll tell you, players, diving. But here, since players can throw themselves and give their best in the fielding.
Yes, absolutely. As you're saying, this is very important. We see the underarm cricket growing day by day. We started off with playing with, let's say, about 4 teams to 6 teams, and then it went on to 8 to 10, 12, 20 teams, 22 teams playing in a tournament. So that's about 400 to 500 people involved, 400 to 500 cricketers involved. So yes, definitely underarm cricket is growing. And when you see leagues like Box, when you see leagues like DPL and now MCS, so these leagues are really promoting underarm cricket, and I won't be surprised if you very soon see underarm cricket. As you said, it started off in buildings, it started off on roads.
Yes.
It was gully cricket which has come on to turf, and nice turfs. We see turfs all over Mumbai nowadays, and as it was just announced today on our groups, which we were talking earlier also, underarm cricket, or probably I would say MCS, goes international.
Wow.
We haven't announced that yet, but we are in the making of MCS season 9, probably going to Dubai.
Well, this is a superb news, and I wish that even I can play a small part of it. But thank you so much, Zishan, to talk to us. You've been an excellent showman, I would say, you and Kazim, to put up this grandeur setup in place. Let's get back to the live action now. Thank you so much, Zishan, for talking to us.
Thank you, Deepesh. It is wonderful to be part of this tournament, and I'm happy that you're part of this team. And yes, as you say that me and Kazim, we've been doing the hard work, or we've been on the screens, but I guess it's the entire team which is working day and night. As you know, it is Mahe Ramzan, so people are working while fasting as well. There's people working till 7 a.m. in the morning, and then coming back at 4 on the ground and starting work for the next day. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank entire team, whoever is working behind this, including the scorers, the umpires, yourself, my ground staff, the team behind this, and most importantly Aether Sports, Aether Astro Park, for giving us this park till 4 a.m. 5 a.m. in the morning. So thank you all, and it is a pleasure working with you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, it's a blessed month of Ramadan, and I think the Almighty Allah gives all the power to every one of us to stand here and deliver this day night. So applaud to the team as well. And if you have a playing 11 inside the turf, there is a playing 11, 22, I don't know how many, but they are putting their heart and soul in making this a successful event. So great talking to you, Zishan, and let's go back to the live action now. It's the journey of third over that is started. 6 runs on the scoreboard and 3 wickets have been already down. So I think Viking Warriors have been always impressive right from the start of this tournament, and they're continuing this impressive work inside the turf as the run machine Habib Rahman is batting. So a lot will be expected from him because he's always been a very aggressive and an attacking player. Anuj Mishra, and I still remember this the innings played by Anuj Mishra, where numerous wickets had fallen down, and he turned the game in third and the fourth over with his massive sixes and massive hitting. And today now you can see him with the ball, and in the second innings surely you will see him bat as well. But meanwhile Surf is on the striker's end now, left and right hand batsman combination that is wider, and Wasim, the owner, fields it off very efficiently, returns the ball back to Anuj. That is also going to be a wide ball way outside the off stump. This is a wonderful shot. Look at the power that went behind hitting this one. Well, yes, the decision goes Smashers' way. And what a win yesterday Smashers had against All Stars. Unbelievable match. Last match yesterday that we witnessed. Again, just a single. End of the third over. And now that brings in the big over, the monster over, which will be bowled by Avesh. Then the over is brought to you by B. Kandari Properties and Niton. The monster over, as we call it. And all the viewers who are tuned in and having an amazing time watching this live cricket or on your screens, IBJA Gold presents Mumbai Cricket Stars Season 8, powered by Living Liquids and supported by B. Kandari Properties and Niton. Just a quick tap on that ball and a quick single to bring Habib on strike.
I think, Dipesh, we spoke about everything, but we forgot about one thing. When we talk about Viking Warriors always plays with 14 to 15 players. 11 on field, and we have 3 others who are sitting out and always cheering, and we've named them as the VW Army. There's the Viking Warrior Army, irrespective of the time, 4 a.m., 3 a.m. They are loud and they are on the ground, making noise for the team, supporting the team always. So a big thank you to Viking Warriors, the VW Army. You guys are fabulous.
Well, I think, Zishan, we all would love to hear the V Viking Army. So why don't you just step up and talk to the supporters there, the ladies especially.
Alright, so once again we would like to request the VW Army to cheer as loud as possible for the team. We want the cheer from Viking, VW Army. Unfortunately,
That is the end of the fourth over, which is the monster over. And the score is 32 for the loss of 3 wickets. So now it's a bit of a discussion here between Habib and Surf. 32 on the scoreboard after the end of 4 overs with 3 wickets down. This is a very interesting situation out here. Tanveer Lokhandwala now comes to the attack. And I think tossing the ball in the air straight in the hands of Avesh. Habib takes a quick single. Surf again on strike. Played it with soft hands this time, just pushing the ball to get a quick single. With that single, score moving slowly and runs getting added up onto the scoreboard. 34 now. Well, it was faster, and Habib scoring a beautiful boundary. In the air, and Parth takes an easy catch. A big wicket of Habib. Rahman goes down. Well, a quick single towards the long on region. Tanveer Lokhandwala doing some amazing bowling out there. So Salman on strike. Good delivery. A quick single here. So Parth now comes to the attack right around the wicket. Salman on strike still.
So
It's just a bit of a misfielding.
talking about the VW Army, it's time to introduce them all. And we have the VW Army. I'm right with them. They are the supporters. They always, as I said, Viking Warriors are always playing with 13, 14 players, 11 on field, and the support system which is there always to support their team, encourage them, make some noise there on the ground. And irrespective of the time, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., they are on the ground making that noise for the team. There you see on the screen, this is the VW Army. So firstly, we would welcome you guys. We would welcome you all to MCS 8. And what do you have to say about your team? How is the team right now?
They are doing pretty decent. We're hoping the score doesn't go too much, so cheating is not going to be a problem. But yeah, we are all there to support till the end. So fingers crossed.
So what is that support system we are always talking about, irrespective of the tournament? Whenever we see Viking Warriors playing, the VW Army, as I always call it, you guys are there supporting, screaming, cheering for the team. So what's the secret behind that?
It's a home team. Aadhe to they're there, so obviously we're there to support them, and yeah, it's probably for the love for the game as well. Yeah. Yeah. So she's Wasim's wife, Sada.
Hello. Hello and welcome to MCS 8.
And that's his sister.
Hello.
This is our the entire family and friends coming together. And yeah, it's summers, so kids are here as well, and we're all having a rollicking time, watching other matches as well. And of course, when Vikings is playing, we have to support them. Like Hakse.
Hakse, as she says. So there you see the entire VW Army. They are all right here cheering. So once for the cameras, once for the crowd who's sitting here. All together, the VW Army for your team. Thank you guys, and all the very best. Viking Warriors are doing really well right now. 52 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 6 overs. Back to Deepesh.
Thank you so much, Zishan, and quite an energy that we saw from the supporters or the Viking Warriors Army. Now let's get back to the live action. It's the 7th over, and now these are the 2 overs where Smashers would love to get some runs on the scoreboard. They don't have a big scoreboard till now. It's 53 for the loss of 4 wickets, and I think to be very precise, Surf is looking for some big ones, and big ones like this. So some early hittings into the over, which is needed. And as I said, even when you don't score 6 in the first 6 overs, the 7th and the 8th over have most of the time changed the phase of the game. And that's how Surf starts. Now quickly going for 2 single or 1 only. Yes, they don't go for the second run. Salman sent him back rightly, but Surf is saying it was my call. But eventually it's all for the good of the team. So 60 up for Smashers. Darshan Modi. Big one sailing into the fence. 1 more 6 coming up. This is flatter but straight in the hands of Parth, and he doesn't miss many. A wicket falling down. 66 for 4. Another beautiful shot by Surf. Full toss ball converted that into a big one. And that will take the score now to 72 for the loss of 5 wickets after 7 overs. Rizwan will be bowling the last one, and Aslam will be on strike. And the only clever thing for Aslam will be to give more and more strike to Surf. He's been timing and middling the ball very hard, and this is an absolutely fantastic innings. What a beautiful shot. That also will sail into the boundary for a big 6. Quick catch by Rizwan. One more wicket falling down. And that will bring one of the finest players of tennis cricket with beat underarm or overarm, Manish. Sixer on a no ball. That is icing on the cake. And also he gets the license to go anywhere in this ground because he's got a free hit to his name. One more full toss that would sail big one into the fence. Where have they taken the match to? 91. And still more 2 to go in this over. Rizwan facing a tough time here. And this time he would make that mistake. And the wicket falling down. But he's done his job with 2 sixes. What else would he expect? This once again in the air and will fall in the declare zone.
So it's toss time for match number 5, day 4, MCS 8, Rensar Titans taking on Sapphire Constructions. All important match this for both the teams. And I've got Hasnain Muqaddam for the toss. Sapphire to call. IBJA is the call. MCS it is. So Rensar Titans have won the toss and elected to field bat.
Bat first.
Congratulations for winning the toss. What's your strategy up against Sapphire?
Let's see. We've not thought about it anything yet. We've got half a match to go. We're still planning on things. They've got a really strong set. They've got a really strong batting lineup as well. So we're just going to take it as it comes as well.
Alright, all the very best for the match. So as if you guys have lost the toss and you guys are going to field. So what was your planning if you guys would have won the toss?
Even we would have fielded first.
So I guess both the teams have got what they wanted. So what's the strategy? What do you think, Rensar? What should be a good score for you guys to chase it down?
They have a good D. Navid Bhai and PG, they just play openly. So we just need to stop them. And under 60-70 is going to be a good total for us to chase.
We've seen Sapphire chasing 90 in 2 games. Or first game, you guys almost chased 90, lost by 9 runs. Second game, you guys chased it down on the last ball. That was yesterday. And today was also a very good game. So you guys have won one match and lost 2. Both the games, the 2 games you guys lost, that was very close finish. So you all are just coming on the line and not crossing it. How important this match is for Sapphire?
We have to win this match. This is like a quarter final for us. If we win this match, we have some chances to go through the quarters.
Alright, all the very best. I've got the owner also, Akil. Akil, all the very best for this all important match. Back to live action. Over to Deepesh.
So Aditya will start the innings as always. Wasim and Azim. The call is for the run out. And of course the third umpire will be reviewing this and giving the decision. So it's a not out given by the third umpire, Karunakar Kotian. Aditya Sharma, right arm round the wicket, trying to loft that one, not quite middling the ball. This is a beautiful shot, but just missing that fence with inches, and the first wicket falling down. Wasim not at all happy with himself, bangs the bat onto the turf, and -5 for his team as well. That is a good single converted. Full toss ball, and Habib almost catching that one. So the end of the first over, and it is still -3 on the scoreboard. So Tej Singh is the new bowler. Let's see if he is able to get some pace on it. Munawar, the fielder. We saw him taking a blinder yesterday, Munawar. This is a good shot straight in the hands of the fielder, Surf. Second wicket falling down, Azim, and they're not even off the mark. So Anuj Mishra being promoted up to the order and sent early, and the only intention is to get the maximum runs in the second and third over, set up a tone for the fourth over, which is the monster over, and then ride on the success. Very good shot at the front foot, coming early into the position, good use of the feet. Only a single, but he's off the mark. But the score isn't. It's still in the minus. Oh, this is number 2 where Habib has put it down. What is happening here? So Anuj getting an early wicket of Anuj is like getting the danger man out. Now comes Parth Mathuria. Is that Parth? Yes, it is. No, it's Tanveer Lokhandwala. So even Parth will have to wait for some time. So the flying machine comes to the center. Tanveer Lokhandwala. Oh, this is a beauty. A beauty to end that second over, but the score still in minus. It's still a -1. 3 wickets are down and 93 runs to chase. That is a huge total. Nadim is on strike now. Roy comes to the attack. Good save there by Surf. He's been super excellent today. with that fluorescent shoes. He's adding some magic here. First with the bat and now in the fielding department. Tanveer Lokhandwala says no for that run. Straight in the hands of Tej Singh. And this is so unfortunate. Tanveer won't believe himself. Once again, a very bad shot selection. And I think a big concerns rising there for Viking Warriors. Darshan Modi comes to the centre. Roy bowling at its best, the third over. This time this will be a wide. Played it with soft hands on that occasion, just a quick single, but these singles are not going to help the situation that Viking Warriors are into at this moment. They'll have to get some big runs on the scoreboard, and for that there are two number 8 boards in front of you. One which has the B Kandari Properties logo on it, and the other one which has the Niton logo on it. Number 8 should be your favorite spot if you want to get these runs very easily and very quickly. 6s, 4s and 8s are going to help the situation. It's 3 overs already down, and don't know where this is going, but this could be another over to get some chance. 4th over, which is the monster over, brought to you by B Kandari Properties and Niton. Are they going to make the most of it? Because they don't have a choice. If they have to bounce back, they have to bounce back in this over. Two finest batsmen, Darshan Modi and Nadeem. They will have to turn this around if they have to win this game. So the first ball straight in the hands of the wicketkeeper Manish. That is going to be a wide. Anything on the leg side that is going away from the stump will be wide. Again a single. A wide ball again. Not a wide, but it has touched the legs here. Wonderful bowling, pitched it onto the middle stump, taking the ball away from the batsman. This is a clever piece of bowling by Habib Rahman. Salman there with a quick throw. Good backup there by Tej. This one's in the air and Surf takes an easy catch. So they get a -5 also. And by now, the entire innings of Viking Warriors is almost collapsed. Getting that -5 again, the score goes back to 4. And I think monster over, if I have to describe it in a different perspective, I think it's a beautiful game of and I think that game everyone has lived. Look at that wonderful 6 by Nadeem. And I think these are the shots that are need to be seen more. So if I have to give a different perspective of monster over, it's a beautiful game that we all played when we were kids, the snake and ladder. If you climb it the right way, if you pitch it the right way, you get a ladder to climb, and if you do it the wrong way, you got a snake to bite it. Wonderful fond memories playing Ludo or snake and ladder that time. And it's a perfect time to describe that because it's summer vacations going on for most of them. That is a pack up for Avesh. Wicket after wicket. Can't believe this innings by Viking Warriors. 7 down now. So Hosnain comes to the attack. Again a wonderful bowling. Right now picking the block hole spot. Rahul. 7 wickets are down. 1 in the air, and what an unbelievable catch by Surf. He is everywhere today. Absolutely a blinder. Nicely played there by Rizwan. With that defense, it's also the end of the 5th over. More 3 to come. Only 2 wickets to be taken. 8 wickets are down. The situation going bad to worse for Viking Warriors at this moment. Parth Mathuria will take the strike. And here it is, the man who has been seen everywhere today. Right from the time he started batting. Then some amazing fielding. And let's see what is the magic that he is going to create when he is bowling. Look at the commitment here. I think he's a fantastic young talent that is coming up. On the offside this time, Aditya Sharma coming on to the ball. Once again it's with Roy, and Parth had to almost take a dive to be back. That will be a well-deserved boundary by Rizzi. And the best part is that they're still not giving up. And that is the right spirit in which you play any game. Do not give up till the last ball is bowled. Believe in yourself. Keep the try alive. No ball in the air, straight in the hands of the fielder, but of no use. Parth gets a very well deserved free hit here. Is he going to take the maximum? Is something that we have to wait and watch. And a very strategic position in which Surf gets him, because it is a free hit, full toss ball, and he gets the maximum. Straight in the hands of Rahul, who's standing at the long on region, only a single. That would be end of another over. That is a beautiful strike on a no ball. And from here on, almost every ball they want a 6. If they have to win this. Wide ball by Salman. Once again in the air, and oh, that is a big collision. That is a big collision there. I think he's not hurt himself, but what a commitment. Just gave away 1 run. Habib Rahman. That is a beauty. This time he will miss this bus, and That will be a wicket. Wicket number 9. 1 to go. Rizwan back on strike. That is flatter and sixer. Last ball in this over. And I think that might be the end, but it's sent for a review. So unless and until the final decision comes, let's wait for it. Is that the run out? Yes or no? Our third umpire, Mr. Padmanabh, is checking on that.
Sharfuddin.
Sharfuddin. And that is a win for Smashers. Congratulations.